How you doing? Today I want to talk about store of value as it relates to cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin specifically. Is Bitcoin potentially a store of value similar to gold or fiat currencies? We'll talk about that. I came across an article this weekend in medium.com. It was titled "A Bullish Case for Bitcoin." And for something to have a store of value in a macroeconomics term, it needs to meet certain tests, certain assessment tests. These tests, durability. Is it durable? The example the article had must not be perishable or easily destroyed. Thus, wheat is not an ideal source of value since wheat can be perishable, is perishable, and can be destroyed. Is it portable? The article talks about a cow wouldn't be as good a store of value as, say, a diamond, because you can't really carry and port around a cow. Is it fungible, where the currency is interchangeable for other things? Verifiable. Is it divisible, like the American dollar, quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies, etc.? Bitcoin certainly is that. Gold is as well. You have ounces, etc., that you can purchase. Scarcity is one of the key tests to store of value, viability. There's a human, I don't know if you can call it human nature, but desire to own things that are rare. And scarcity is certainly important, and there is a scarcity of Bitcoin and many cryptocurrencies. Does it have an established history? Well, cryptocurrencies don't have the established history that gold has or that the United States dollar has. Is it censorship resistant? This is something new that the article added, a new attribute, which is important because some governments want to outlaw cryptocurrencies or outlaw the trade of them, etc. So that's definitely a test. And you can see from the Medium article, Bitcoin, gold, and fiat currencies right there beside it. Fiat currency is a paper currency. It's not pegged to the gold standards. The United States dollar is a fiat currency. The Mexican peso is a fiat currency. It has value because we have trust and faith in the governments of those countries who say it has value and say that this dollar is worth $1. That's basically a big leap of faith. And as in the case of what Venezuela is going through right now, their fiat currency, sometimes that money is not worth the paper it's printed on. Literally, that becomes true in a devaluation process of a fiat currency. I really urge you to read this entire series. I think it will really help you with your education and understanding. That's what this website, cryptowithus.com, what we do is all about, understanding. Because you run into a lot of FUD. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That's the acronym used for that. And a lot of people want to cast aspersions on things. They want to cast aspersions on this market, and I get it. And as I wrote in this article, I think there's really 3 reasons for that: ignorance, prejudice, and suspicion. Ignorance meaning, simply put, people have no idea what they're talking about. They have no idea what blockchain is, what cryptocurrencies are. They have no idea. They don't want to know. Let's just stay in our bubble. Let's take the blue pill. We don't want to go down the matrix and see what's there. Prejudice, as I've talked about several times on this blog in this space, you have people who work for or are part of the machine, the central banking institutions in the country, and they don't want to see things change because they have a vested interest not to see things change. So their opinions aren't really all that, they're not unbiased. And that doesn't mean that they're any less valuable, but you need to make sure you know where someone's coming from when you talk to them. And suspicion. And I think this is healthy. You should be suspicious of some bad actors in this space because you can lose your key, lose your crypto. You can lose your hard wallet, lose your crypto. There's a lot of ways to lose it if you don't know what you're doing, but it's also a very safe place if you do know what you're doing and you get and understand, SHA-256 encryption. And how that is not, you're not able to reverse engineer that encryption technique. It's very, very safe. Read this article and then ask people in your life questions. Ask them why they think the way they do. And you'll be interested. It'll be interesting to see what kind of answers you get. Blank stares, probably a lot of ways. And at the bottom of this article, I found an image on Twitter that, a timeline of very bad future predictions. This 1995 one resonated with me. There is no online database will ever replace your daily newspaper. I guess we've all seen how that's gone. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for reading this. Thanks for visiting the site. Check out upcoming Crypto with Us in-person seminars in Tulsa, but also how you can watch those online. Just tool around the site. We'll see you soon.